Hello friends, welcome you in Research Needs. In this video, we will see study of anti-ulcer activity using Pylorus Ligation Method. So we will enter into the Ex-Pharm Software. Now you will find this type of interface. Here we will click Visual Practice. Now to start experiment, we will click here. So now here we will see the introduction. Before start experiment, we will see what is ulcer or what is peptic ulcer. So peptic ulcer is a disease referred to damage of inner part of the stomach, means gastric mucosa, a lesion in the lining of the digestive tract, typically in the stomach or a duodenum, caused by the digestive action of pepsin or other stomach acids. So this was the peptic ulcers little description. Now we will see what is the principle here. So we will start that principle from here. The aim of the present study is to demonstrate the anti-ulcer activity of the drugs using Pylorus ligation, Shay rat model, and this was the first demonstrated by the Shay in 1945. So it is known as Shay model. Ligation of rat Pylorus results gastric acid accumulation in the fore-stomach, lead to acute gastric ulcer, and this procedure is used to screen the drug for their antisecretory and anti-ulcer activity. So here in this experiment we are going to ligate the stomach's lower end of the animals, and just because of we have ligated the lower end, it accumulate all the acid contents from that is secreted from the stomach. So and just because of the secretion, the acid accumulate inside the stomach, and for long time accumulation of the acid, it produces the ulcer inside the stomach. If we have treated it the drug which have antisecretory action, so it will reduce the secretion. So just because of the secretion is reduced, acid level is less inside the stomach, and just because the acid is less, so it will produces less number of ulcer. So these things we are going to check here in this experiment. So now we will start the experiments. So we will click the experiment tab. Here we will find the instructions. We have to follow the instruction before starting the experiment, so we will see it speedily. So first is rats fasted for 24 hours prior to the pyloric ligation, randomly divided into two groups of 3 animals each, drug administered once for 2 days and 30 minutes prior to the ligation. So many times while we are using herbal medicines, we have to treat the drug for last 1 week or for 15 days also. In rats anesthetized with ether. So we have used here ether because the ketamine and xylazine have a antisecretory action, so we cannot use those drugs. So pyloric ligation procedure done, and rats placed in the separate cage and allowed to recover. 19 hours after the pyloric ligation, animals sacrificed by decapitation, abdomen open and stomach dissected out, content of the stomach collected in the centrifuge. Here in this video we will not see this part, means collection of the stomach content. The stomach opened and the greater curvature, and the ulcer observed under 10x magnifications. So we will cut the stomach from the greater curvature and we will observe the ulcer. Cut this part. Now we will go and start the experiment. So first we will ligate the stomach for all animals, that we will see here in administration. the drug, we are anesthetizing the animals. So now we will open the peritoneal cavity. We will cut the peritoneal cavity and open the stomach, and we will pull out the stomach and ligate the lower end, means pyloric end of the stomach. So now you can see we are ligating the lower end of the stomach. So just because of the ligation, that whatever the acid will be secrete for next 19 hours, that will accumulate into the stomach. Now we will suture the wound part, incision part. So here you can see the video of how to suture the wound. So now it is completed. We have ligated the pylorus. So animals are now divided in two groups: vehicle treated and drug treated. Now we will screen one by one animals. So first we will start from vehicle treated. We will click to first animal for screening. Here we will see, we will remove the stomach from the first animals. Now after removing the stomach, we have to collect the acid and measure the volume of the collected acid, and we are comparing that acid in both groups. So when drug has an action, so it will reduce the secretion of the acid. So from that measurement of both groups acid level, we can also conclude that it has antisecretory actions. The drug has antisecretory action. So now we have made ready the stomach part for observation. So here in first animals we found 2 ulcers. So now we will start for second, and we will screen second animal. So now we will speed up this part. So in second animals we found 2 ulcers. Now we will go for third animal for screening. So now we will speed up this also. So now third animal's stomach lining is ready for observations. So now we will check in 10x microscope number of ulcers. So here we found 3 ulcers in vehicle treated group. So here you will see we have completed vehicle treated. Now we will go for drug treated animals. So we will click first animal for screening. The same procedure we are following, so I speed up this. So here you can see the table. In that we have group selected, drug treated, animal number 1, animal number 2 and 3, and we have blank screen inside that. In that we will write the ulcer numbers for all animals. So here you can see stomach lining is ready for observation. So we will check the number of ulcer. in first animals from the treated group. So it is 1. We will go for second animals now. So in second animals, the number of ulcer is 1. So we will go for last animal for screening. So here you will find the image for stomach lining. This is how you can see the stomach lining, and in that you have to search the ulcers, and here you will find the stomach greater curvature part. From that we are cutting to open the stomach to observe the stomach lining. You can see here we are cutting from the greater curvature end. Now we will speed up this part. See, the stomach lining is ready for observation. So in final animals, means in last animals, we will found 1 ulcer. So now we have completed the experiment. Both groups, all animals were screened. Now we will see the observation. So here you can see the vehicle treated group. It has in all animals more than more than 2 ulcers. So average was 2.3. In omeprazole treated group, in every mouse it's shown only 1 ulcer. So average was 1. So just here we can see the drug has antisecretory action. So that is why the stomach has less accumulation of HCl. So just less accumulation of HCl, it has produced less ulcers. So we can say that omeprazole has efficacy. It has antisecretory actions. So now we will see the conclusion. Higher number of ulcer count in vehicle treated group than the drug treated, and it reflects the anti-ulcer activity of the drug omeprazole. So how was the video? Please do comments. Thank you for watching Research News. Thank you very much.